Hi, my name's Hendrik. I own Indecent Music. I wanted to talk a little bit about why I think Indecent is a great place to record your music. A little bit about myself. I make really great coffee. I am good at figuring out what you want to sound like and then making you sound as good as you possibly can. It's really exciting for me to help people make records and to help them figure out what kind of an artist they really can be. When you work at Indecent Music, you're going to be working with me. I built the studio. I lowered the floor with sledgehammers and pickaxes. I put the concrete block wall up. I built the window separating the live room from the control room. I purchased all the equipment. I know how the equipment works, and I maintain it very well. When you were working with the studio owner, the studio creator, you're working with somebody that's more knowledgeable than other engineers that don't have that kind of intimate awareness of the gear. My background is in music. I studied at Tufts University and got a BA and an MA in music composition. Right now I'm working on another master's degree. This one is at UMass Lowell. The particular degree is a master's of music in sound recording technology. I'm focusing on surround sound as a format, and I'm working on a dance record in surround to really take advantage of the spatial awareness that surround sound provides. I'm also a professor. I teach at the New England Institute of Art. Last year I taught at UMass Lowell. I'm really interested in helping to educate the people that I work with so that they can learn the language to better communicate what they're trying to do in the studio. That's the thing that gets me the most excited, is helping the artist to be able to realize what they hear in their head. The most important part of studios these days is the DAW, the digital audio workstation. It's the computer itself and the software that's used to record the audio, as well as the hardware that converts audio from an analog signal to a digital signal. Here I work with Cakewalk Sonar. Sonar is a great product. It's got the best quality audio of all of the other DAWs. It's running at 64 bits, which means that you're getting a much higher quality signal. You're getting more headroom, you're getting lower noise, and it's drastically better than Pro Tools, than Logic, than any of the others that are out there. As far as the hardware goes, I'm using Motu gear that has been upgraded and modified by Black Lion Audio in Chicago. What they do is they take great gear made by Motu and then they upgrade it to be pristine. I'm also using the micro clock by Black Lion. I found that it makes transients or loud hits sound much bigger, much clearer. There's no blurring of the actual audio. There's no jitter whatsoever. I've been really happy with the Black Lion upgrades and the clock. The next most important equipment in the studio is the microphones. Here I have a bunch of microphones to choose from. Large diaphragm condensers like NT2, the original. I have a pair. They're my favorite vocal mic by far. They sound similar to U87, but the proximity effect, I feel, sounds better. You get a more intimate, closer sound. It sounds like you're right there with the actual vocalist. It captures all the detail. I also have Octava mics modified by Michael Jolie. I have a number of Earthworks microphones for capturing really fine detail and drums. I use dynamic mics by Audix, Shure, and Sennheiser. I'm very happy with the selection that I have available, and I think I have a great list of choices that are available to my clients. In today's recording process, usually you have a nice microphone going to a nice preamp into the computer. I find that a little bit of compression and equalization as it goes into the computer gives me the ability to give the artist the kind of auditory feedback that they need to do the best kind of performance that they're capable of. From there, I work mostly inside the box in Sonar, as I talked about before, using some great plugins, but I think the majority of the quality of the sound comes from the microphone, the preamp, and the compressor. So I use preamps from Universal Audio like the LA610, also TL Audio Tube Pre, also a really wonderful sound. For the ultra clean type of gain on a wire type of sound, I'm using Dayking's Mic Pre 4. Uses Jensen transformers both in and out. It offers 70 dB of gain, which is great, and I usually run that straight into the FET2 compressor. Currently, I've got 3 of them in the studio, and I've been really happy with the speed that they work, and also the kind of transparency of being able to make the levels sound louder without sounding too compressed.